Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Jason.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. They started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November,
you can have one.
The Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still
tell Jordan, tell Skyler to give you one.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Giants.
He hurt his ankle. He got rolled up on pretty good, too.
Taking the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap.
That's what I was going to ask you if you had won that game. You lost.
And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as a fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Boy, the game against Cassius.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this.
Oof.
Now a man in
What's up?
Expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run.
I'm playing the game. What's up?
Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running right side. So just 3 yards on the completion.
Can you have what?
And it brings up.
Yeah, you can have one.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them,
give her one, Skylar.
I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bills in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Taken down at the 42. You talk about this Giant defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. No-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finds his rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
What up?
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
You pass the 50?
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
No, got to punt there.
Nice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Unless you down 9.
First drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Damian Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
7-7, our score after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
You should have said 2 wins, man. I wasn't even on here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's
all right,
no
bro.
answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see
yes,
what
sir.
adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
You wasn't the only one. Garbo. I counted them out too, big dog.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
They were looking trash, bro.
Just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, you said something when you said that.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run.
Who, the Bears?
Protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have
He's going to be out a lot of money.
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Barkley.
Oh, man, shut up, nigga.
He's going to be stopped just short.
You lost, nigga. Shut up.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I hate a nigga like that. I let the nigga win. Nigga, you lost.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Touchdown. reception. And
I'm just saying, bro. Like, the answer to the question, nigga, is you lost.
Read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I thought he was gonna make you win that game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace.
Nigga, why are you...
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough.
Bro, my contain wouldn't release. The nigga is outside, and the...
Not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
On second down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a
It's gay, bro. It's the worst thing.
Second quarter, 14-7. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Allen going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. And complete to Drake London. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
London moved the chains up, and he did 48 times as a rookie last season. First receiver taken in 2022 draft, finished with almost 900 yards in the league's 2nd worst passing offense.
I said the same thing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They run again on first down. Cook. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
The kick by Bass is good.
That nigga Miles gonna be alright. Give him a couple of seasons.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Who was the other linebacker?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds
he drafted him?
A timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Jones.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Shifts by him.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
What, he got him at DN?
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter.
He 2 pounds off.
Scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Hey, off is off.
Type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They do not let this nigga move good at linebacker, bro.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They work now on 2nd
Nah, I'm
and
saying
9.
what team you talking about.
Here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Back to the ground. This time Cook.
They got your phone? They got your phone? Okay, tell him to give it back. Tell him to give it back.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Tell her to come here.
Negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Man in motion is Sherfield.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now Allen going to change it up.
Now this time Allen will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 53 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
They'll find Hodgins there complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Third down and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Wide open receiver complete. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And this time he is in. Yes. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And complete right side.
Come on, man. That's a big hit.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Throwing, Allen.
Yes, sir.
It's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So 39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. We got to have two hands on the football here. First down. And I think this defense knew what was coming. Behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Evan Neal, bruh.
Use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will
A lock? What you got there for?
And this is good.
She know you got it.
7 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it
Hold
is
on, give me 1
you
second.
can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one
Watch
as
your
well.
little feet.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Come on.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's taken in by Sherfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw is Allen.
Adoree, bro. Get out there. Nobody else over there. Why you?
Get out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Look at that timer right here. I think it's on the stove. Is it the clock on the stove?
What you mean?
The clock is on the stove and the log.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Do you mean what, Walker?
Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Throw left side to Kincaid. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. And he takes it down to 13 and picks up the first. They'll come up first and 10 here. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here.
Man.
And it brings up second down. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Here now, second and 10 from the 13. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Wow.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can get a point here and ride the wave.
Ah, nigga ran right by the ball.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game.
Oh, boy.